Thanks so much for sticking with us. I'm Bria Wesley with your catch of the day in sports. And FAMU hopes to do just that this weekend at the Florida Blue Classic. All right, Coach, you were pretty tight in the first quarter. How did you break away in the second?
Well, we challenged them defensively.
Well, the Rattlers did what they said they'll set out to do. They're still holding that leading spot in the MEAC with 5-0. In Tallahassee, I'm Bria Wesley, News 20.
Here with us is Bria with our sports. Bria, what can you tell us?
Well, Morgan, Sierra, what a weekend in sports. I'm talking FAMU, FSU, and even got some high school football highlights. But you got to stay tuned, so grab a snack. We'll be right back. Now, last week I talked about the Rattlers keeping that same energy after grabbing their first conference win against Savannah State, and they did just that at NC Central. I had a chance to speak with Coach Franken earlier about the astounding win against Miami. She and the coaching staff spoke to the team during that game and said, we can do this, just go out there and do it. And of course they played for the love of the game, but they more so played for the love for each other, and that same philosophy lies today, guys.
Thank you so much, Bria, and we'll see if they can play for each other and come away with another win.
Woo! For the Timberwolves and Marauders, it just wasn't about securing a win, but they left their hearts on the field tonight. In Tallahassee, I'm Bria Wesley, News 20. Another victory in the books for the Seminoles. However, Pittsburgh is still winless within the ACC. Now the Noles head up to Raleigh to take on NC State up next. In Tallahassee, I'm Bria Wesley, News 20. Now, if you were sporting your orange and green or even Garden of Gold in the capital city, home game weekend was a success for you and you walked out of either stadium a happy camper. And starting off with the Rattlers securing that first conference win with a 31-13 victory over Savannah State. In Doak Campbell Stadium, it was the Chop versus the Chomp. But this rivalry matchup was like no other.
It's cut deep right now. Just went to a bowl game every year that I've been here. And it hurts not to go to a bowl game. This is not something I don't think I've ever not seen Florida State in a bowl game since I've been alive.
It resulted in their first losing season since former head coach Bobby Bowden's first reign in 1976.
We lost, and the way we lost is we were undisciplined. We didn't do the things we needed to. We weren't tough enough to walk away when someone pushes us up the shoulder. That's something we got to learn to do.
Florida State's issues stemmed from many factors: lack of movement on offense, defense inadequately placed in difficult positions, and a continual flood of penalties. Well, it's the end of the road for the Seminoles due to lack of consistency on the field. They just stripped themselves of bowl eligibility by falling to Florida 41-14. Florida's revival of its program continued on no turf. From this game alone, the Chompers reeled in over 500 yards on offense, including LaMichael Perrine's 74-yard touchdown, where he averaged 9.9 yards per carry. The snap of this 5-year rivalry win streak over FSU will send them straight to a bowl game. The Lincoln Trojans snagged their 20th consecutive district title and continued the win streak off the field later that weekend.
I'm proud of the way they came out tonight and focused, and with everything going on with the hurricane, they came out and played a real good football game.
They lended a helping hand to their fellow Big Bend brothers, the Blountstown Tigers, who also felt the devastation of Hurricane Michael.
And they're willing to get up on a Saturday morning and come over here to help us, and just puts tears in your eyes to help our kids, try to help us complete our season, and that's what it's all about.
With damage to both the playing and practice fields, the Trojans were able to pick up many of those Michael reminders.
It's a great feeling, being able to help others in need. I didn't really realize how bad it truly was out here until I got here, It just made you feel good as a person.
The aid of the Trojans brought a sense of relief to the Tigers to battle on the gridiron once again.
I know you're tired. I was just talking to the other coach. Y'all tired, man? When they first got to the cookout and started talking and laughing and playing, they came out here on the field and threw the ball around. It's the first time in 7 days I saw anybody smile or laugh. And I think they realized that we all need each other that hour and 45 minutes every day.
A sense of community, a sense of normalcy, a sense of hope for a brighter tomorrow. In Blountstown, I'm Bria Wesley, News 20. At Eleanor Clapp Fitz Park, over 8,000 came to enjoy the competition, while some rode in it, and not on four wheels. Red Hills International Horse Trial celebrated their 20th anniversary, drawing in over 100 riders, around 180 horses, and many spectators. Former riders in the crowd: always thrilled to see this event.
So it's particularly cool to come to this one because it's local, but also because it has really the stars of the country.
Even Daisy Strickland got in on the action.
I pet the animals and I ride them.
And it's not just the horses' performance.
They look awesome.
It wasn't just a day to horse around, but followers got a chance to see some of the best compete today. Among the best included two-time Olympic gold medalist Philip Dunton, who finished with the 47.7 in the CIC three-star division, riding 14-year-old I'm So Ready.
I was really pleased with the ride today and proud of my horse. This is his first run for the year, so you have to rely a little bit on your preparation and your training leading up to it, and it all come off well.
Red Hills is one of the qualifiers for the FEI World Equestrian Games that'll take place later this year. In Tallahassee, I'm Bria Wesley, News 20.